Here. I gotta be careful. Okay. Alright. I'm here. Oh, it's a doozy, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was gonna give people a second or two to jump in per usual, but listen, I'm in my comfies for good reasoning, so I hope you are too. I'll just move this over there. Whoa, look at those green eyes, mama. Okay, so I'm, for those of you who don't know, at this moment in time, I'm in New York. So it's bad out there. It's really bad out there. The air is really bad. We had an air advisory, and I wanted, hi Frank, to tell you guys about that. Say hi. Because I'm struggling right now, you guys. It's crazy. It's wild, because I took pictures of this before I even knew what was happening. Like, I was already on it, like, taking pictures of the sun, taking pictures of the sky, like, just being aware that something was going on. And like I said, for those who didn't know, I am in New York right now. So for those of you who haven't heard, there's an issue going on with the air quality in this area, and actually on a good chunk of the East Coast at this point. For the last few days, it's been right here in New York. Especially, it seems to be pretty bad in my area. And then there's other areas now that are starting to get the gist of it too. So the other stream I did, I told you guys about this patch on my arm, okay? For those of you who don't know, I have extremely sensitive skin, so I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling, and that's why I'm in this outfit, because anything else I wear right now, it hurts. It hurts. It's crazy. So that was the first time that something was really wrong, or that I knew something was wrong, because my skin is really sensitive, and if I even get like an infection or whatever, like I usually have cream and stuff on the ready because I have very sensitive skin. So I noticed that my arm started to break out like real bad, right? In these two big chunky patches. And my sister, being a nurse, is like, oh my goodness, you're having an allergic reaction. What did you eat? And I was like, I didn't. There's nothing different that I ate, right? Well, this is before I knew about the air advisory, so hi guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you all so much. And the thing is like, I was finally getting my voice back. I was finally like, I've been drinking so much water, so much tea. My nose is running nonstop. I can't even help that, so I'm sorry. But like, I didn't even spend that much time outside today, and my eyes have been burning all day. All day. So I took off my makeup just so I can show you guys that I'm breaking out like real bad right now, like in hives. If you can see right here, it started right here. That's where it started, okay? And I knew as soon as this started to happen, I was like, okay, something's wrong. Something's really wrong, okay? Because my skin, again, very sensitive. It's like, I just know. And I kept telling people, our next invasion is going to be by like spores or something, right? We'll go into that later. But listen, so I'm breaking out. I'm like literally getting a rash. And some of it is definitely from the sun, but you can tell the difference. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can tell the difference between a sunburn and, oh snap, this person's breaking out heavily. Oh my gosh. So here's the craziest thing. The last week of school has meant to be outdoor activities. And I was like, that's not going to happen, right? That can't happen, right? Luckily, they did cancel the ones for today. And the air isn't as bad today as it was yesterday. Yesterday was really bad. But they did say it's going to get worse before it gets better. Basically, that means I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. Like, not that I do anyways. But it's bad. Yeah, it's wild. Like, I'm going to show you guys up close, okay? So don't be alarmed. when you see how bad my face is breaking out. I even told Frank, because we were planning on streaming together very soon, and I was like, listen, I just want to warn you, I am okay, but like, I'm breaking out. It is hard to breathe. Like, I've had to take like really deep breaths and try and slow down, like, so I don't exert myself. And I know it sounds like I'm being dramatic, but you guys got to understand, I was outside in this for days before I even knew what was going on. So it kind of makes sense why I'm like a mess right now, in a way. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I appreciate that, because I don't feel very pretty. I feel like blotchy and cray cray. Okay, so you can see this one. I know you guys saw it enough yesterday. I don't want to keep like showing that one off, but you saw that. Okay, and then you see this on my face. This is where it started to break out right here. Look at that. You can see it. Hold on. There. Okay. There it is. You can see that, right? You can see all these bumps and this pain, right? This. Okay. So that's how I knew something's really wrong. Like, wait a minute. This can't just be like dust in the air. This can't just be dust in the air. I'm literally breaking out in hives. Like, how is this just dust in the air? Okay. And it's brutal. Tell me then. Don't laugh about it. Like, explain it to me. Why would I be breaking out like this? That's bad. From fires from over 500 miles away in Canada, which never burns. Like, let's educate one another and share knowledge instead of like, oh, she dumb. She don't know about fire. Like, caveman, Neanderthal, go off. But anywho, so, and where do these fires come from? It's not Canada that often burns, and I know my Canadian friends can tell you that. It's Cali that often burns. Like, Canada isn't really a place that just all of a sudden, poof, it's on fire. That doesn't happen in Canada. Why? Because it's freaking cold here. It's freaking cold here, and it's freaking cold in Canada. So what's going on, Mr. Fireman? Tell me what's up. Educate us all, please. I would love that, because I'm in pain right now. My skin, again, is extremely sensitive, so it's obviously reacting. For those who didn't know, I've been camping this last weekend. I was in Ohio, which isn't that far, literally just a couple hours, right? And I was outside all weekend, and I was taking pictures, and I'll show you guys. The red sun, I posted some pictures of it already, and I kept saying, this is weird, what's going on? And again, I was not aware that this was like a real thing. Like, I was not even aware at that time that, oh, Canada is on fire. All of a sudden, these fires just came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, right? All of a sudden, Canada was like spontaneously combust, boom. And then 500 miles later, it's being carried over the water. Like, okay, cool, I'll believe it, but like, can you explain it to me at least? Shoot, like, I'm trying to understand. I want to understand. Dude, I don't want to go around like this. It hurts. It literally hurts. And plus, the kids were outside. I took them without knowing yesterday. This was like right before we learned about what was going on. I took the two minis to the swing set. It's not that far. We were outside for like 20 minutes tops. And next thing you know, my son is breaking out too. He's breaking out heavily, severely, like very much so breaking out. It's like in hives almost. So I don't know. I'm just curious. What do you guys think? Are you in the area? Are you dealing with this? The air is obviously, there's a serious problem, right? Like, there's an issue here, or else there wouldn't be like these advisories and such. And by the way, if you guys ever do have any knowledge or input, I'm so open to that. I love that. I don't know why people have to be like, Paw, stupid girl doesn't know things because she's not a firefighter. Because no, I'm not a firefighter. I'm a freaking artist, okay? What am I supposed to know about fires? I know my friend's house burned down and we gave her shelter. Like, I don't know. I don't know about fires, okay? And everybody knows, like, those who are regulars, love you so much. So good to see your faces. You know that I'm just a genuine person trying to find answers. And I've been through enough stress in the last week or two that I don't need sass from strangers, okay? Okay, awesome. Man, I wish it was like marijuana or something. Just kidding. That's a joke, everybody. That's a joke. Gosh darn it. Sorry. YouTube, it's a joke. Why couldn't it be like some kind of smoke like that? I'm just saying, at least maybe my skin wouldn't be burning off. Or maybe, you know, the minis wouldn't be catching rashes. How is that so? I just find it so curious. And by the way, another point I wanted to make, is that this has been happening like every couple years, right? And again, what do I know about fires? Nothing. Let me make it clear. I am not a firefighter. But I find it curious because in other places, they were dealing with this orange, like, dust. It's all over the cars. Like, I'll show you guys. I was taking pictures. I have pictures of the chunks in the air. It's so bad for you. It can get in your nose. It can get in your mouth. For people with respiratory issues or who are, like, higher risk, you really should stay indoors. I'm not someone that's like, oh, my God, hide away for your life. I don't believe like that. But right now, if you're in this area or you're, like, close to where it's the worst, be smart about it, okay? Like, if you're not doing well, if you're not as healthy, protect yourself. Like, chill indoors for a day. It's okay. The world will forgive you for taking a day off because you didn't want to die. Like, did something stupid, okay? Okay, so, right, the wind and the air, yes, see, that's what I've been told, is that it's going over the water, and that's why it's brought over to us. Okay, I'm trying to make sense of that, right? Like, again, artist, just saying. I'm trying, okay? For all our layman's friends over here. So our air went from unhealthy to, holy hell, get the heck out. Right, exactly. Like, our air went from, it's okay, to, you might not want to even go out there. Our air went from, you're just fine, to, oh no, your skin's peeling off. Because, I'll tell you what, it's not just the sunburn. Your girl's been using all the sunscreens, all the aloes, like, I don't know, I'm just curious. And the haze it's just wild, okay? My skin is so dried out, too. I feel like it has sucked all the moisture out of me. It says that this is going to be a multiple day event. This is something that is not normal. Like, why would they say that? Why would they say this is something not normal? Duh, like, we know that. We know this isn't normal. Canada isn't just burning regularly. Like, duh. Again, we know this. Like, it won't be a regular thing. Yeah, okay, thank you. Awesome. Maybe it will, though. Like, maybe that's the concern. And by the way, since I do go woo-woo, and I will go there, what if it was just, like, maybe a different planet from another, you know, solar system coming by, and maybe that's something that happens before that? I don't know. Most systems are binary, trinary star systems. Just a thought. Just a thought. But it could just be the full moon and people acting wild. Who knows? But, again, Canada, cold. Very cold. By the way, if you didn't know, Canada, cold. New York, cold. We'll get 4 seasons in a day, y'all. It'll be freezing in the morning. Springtime by the early, you know, afternoon. And then summer. Like, literally, just some days we only get 3 of the season. Some days we get all 4. So New York City schools canceled all outdoor activities. That's what happened. For Thursday and Friday. And some of them might not even have school. Isn't that curious? Well, it sounds like there's a problem there. Sounds like it could be unhealthy. Sounds like I'm not just making up the fact that my skin is peeling off and I'm breaking out in hives and my throat hurts. Right? Like, I'm just faking it, you guys. Shut up. Shut up. It's fine here in New York. Like, is that what you want me to tell you? The weather's fine, you guys. Shut up. It's just a fire. No, I'm freaking suffering. Okay? That's what's happening. And you should know from the people in New York that are dealing with it. Like, I don't get people sometimes. Like, duh. Come on. So they're saying, hazy skies, yeah, no duh. Like, been through it, we're dealing with that. Saying it's not usual, again, duh. Okay, if the stream cuts out, sorry guys, it's like I'm running out of freaking battery already. But if that happens, I'll just jump on again in a little bit when I can catch my breath. See, especially dangerous for those respiratory issues. Lung and heart could cause more brain issues. Like, but we're just supposed to be like, okay, shut up, guys. It's just a fire in Quebec. Like, shut up. Oh, okay. That doesn't mean that all these people aren't suffering or like sucking this shit in or like whatever. He is doing better. Thank you for asking about Jules. He is doing better. His rash, it has subsided. He's been inside since. And that was literally, you guys, from him walking from the school bus to home. Like from the car to the house. Like, rash. Full-blown rash. Like, that's not good. That's not good. That's no bueno. That's super big no bueno. And I shouldn't have, I don't know. It's just wild to me. And it does make me think of all these apocalyptic movies that I'm like, oh my gosh. But let me, before my battery dies, show you real quick. First of all, this is Jules' rash. Again, so y'all don't think we're like over here faking rashes and stuff. You freaking weirdos. I don't know. People are strange. He's okay though now. He's doing much better. But he was rough for a minute. And I'm just learning too. So this is the sun over the last couple days. Just wild, first of all. And I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget, hit the like. It's free. And it really means a lot to me because I really like when things are free. And it's a win-win for all of us, So just so you know, like I said, I am in New York. That's why I'm getting like the brunt of this right now. And the East Coast is dealing with it too. It's not just here in New York. So listen, before I get cut off and this dies anyways, just please stay safe out there, okay? If you're in New York, if you're in Western New York, don't just blow it off like, ha, I am fireman, you are all dumb. Like, don't do this, okay? Don't be that guy. Whoever you are, don't be you, okay? You're a terrible person. I have no filter anymore. I don't care. That's where I'm at. Don't care. No more. I'm going to say what I want. Don't be dumb, okay? Like, be willing to ask questions, even if people are willing to laugh at you about it, okay? There's no such thing as a stupid question. Only stupid people that don't ask, okay? So stay awake, stay aware, stay well. If you're in the area, please do. Like, cover your mouth, stay indoors, do what you got to for the next 2 days. I promise you'll be fine. The world, it will continue on without us for 2 days, okay? But for the rest of you, love you so much. Your face is so beautiful. It means a lot. Check out the memberships. We need, like, just a few more, and that would just make my heart sing. I never ask for nothing, so do all that is free first, okay? Because that means the most. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me charge this for a bit, get in some air, and then we'll discuss this further while I calm down about stupid firemen. Okay, bye guys. That's another win.